Hi everyone, this is Gamer, and I'll be returning to Roguetech. So give me a quick moment to set things up. I mean, I finally gotten to the point where I'm like, you know what? Enough is enough. If Davian's gonna wipe out the Directorate, I'll accept it. I'm getting tired of getting pushed around like this. I'm like, yeah, screw this. Wait, do we have a mission? None that I know of. I'm not doing a target acquisition. Wait, how much time do I have left for? Oh, 7, okay. Yeah, just wait it out. Mission generation is sometimes so bad. And this is with me having the this is with me having a war chest so I could like pass the time. Otherwise, for anyone else, this is like a nightmare to deal with. So that's assassination. I never liked those joint ones. Let's just go for that. It's at 82%, so there's kind of no point trying to go for too much influence because otherwise it's gonna get lost anyways. So yeah, Davian has just been an absolute pain. I tried to use diplomacy, but they wouldn't listen. And it's just, yeah. They have been nibbling at my borders for a long time, and it's been annoying. At the very least. So, unfortunately, there's only one diplomacy that they're aware of, and that's war. At least that's the only one they respect right now, because all of my attempts for diplomacy have been just ignored. Like, completely ignored. It isn't even like kind of ignored, it's like completely ignored. So it's like, yeah. There's only one way to resolve matters. That's they want war. I mean, technically, see, it's I can understand if they had rogues, but this is not even rogue. This is like literally, like Davian is my enemy. Period. Like there's no and ifs or buts. Like that's literally the situation. They don't like the Directorate, so they're like, yeah, we're at war. Just there's no place for peace. None of that. Is literally they've been showing hostility from the get-go. And I can tell you that it's
watch your heat. Climate won't help with dispersal.
It's not beneficial. I mean, maybe the leader of Davian will eventually learn that there are no eternal enemies. There are also no reason for for you to cut off all diplomacy with a faction. Like it just doesn't make sense, right?
Taking minimal damage.
Because what if, I mean, at the end of the day, maybe engaging in diplomacy with faction A could yield better results, just because they have something more to offer, right? When you cut off diplomacy, like not even engaging in it, that means that you're missing out on opportunities.
Onward.
Now, it's possible that you feel that you're strong enough that you could get away with it. Nothing wrong with that. But that kind of attitude also means that you'll get a lot more enemies, right? Because you're like, oh, I'm strong, I don't have to worry about these guys, they're nobodies. Maybe to a certain extent, you're right, they're nobodies. But certain things, right? Like certain decisions you make this season, they will matter for future seasons, assuming your leadership doesn't change. To put it simply, right? Like this is a mini season, right? Let's say it ends in a month. Next season, if I have to deal with Davian and it's the same leader, you can be certain 100% that the bad taste they left in my mouth through their diplomacy this season, it's gonna affect how I'm gonna approach future, right? Because I'll be like, oh look, this is how they approached diplomacy last time. So this is how I'm gonna approach things. I'll approach it differently. Because the biggest thing for me, it's not that, like, if they want war is fine, right? If they actually say in my face, they're like, hey, you know what? We don't like the directorate, or think they're evil, so we are at war and there's no room to talk about this. If they came out with that, I'm like, alright. So far, I tried to go through a middle person. I tried to, in their channel say, hey, can we discuss diplomacy? I even DM'd their leader, and I've been ignored. For me, this is not like just poor diplomacy. This is just disrespectful, right? Like, just say there is no diplomacy, we're at war, we'll see you on the battlefield. I can respect it. But to avoid the other person altogether, like, what is this? Like, if someone like comes to the directorate, right? They're like, I wish to speak with director about diplomacy. I want to ignore them. It doesn't matter how I feel about them. The important thing is, if they have come to discuss matters with me, I'm like, alright, discuss matters. They have really weird system speed. 45. But yeah, I need to work on this. That has been weakened a bit. That I'm still working on. I need to get that back up. Carmax have been weakened? I don't know by who though. It's not always obvious. I'm like, yeah, I don't quite know who is what. And I think, I do have the assassination mission. I also have a capture base. Alright. So we have missions. I just need to get them done in a ideally timely fashion, and then we'll get a move on. When you're the only person rolling, when you're the only person, you have to really make use of your time. Just saying. Like, every bit of it. And yeah, I wanted to talk peace with Davian so I could just role play a bit and stuff, but yeah, they haven't given me the choice, right? The fact that they just ignore me utterly means that diplomacy was a failed. Diplomacy was destined to fail from the very start. And for anyone wondering, they're allied to restoration. Now I could see how that could play a bit of a role in why they don't wish to. I mean, that still doesn't explain why they don't want to talk to me, right? It could explain why they don't want a ceasefire. Or, I mean, I'm not even offering alliance. I'm just saying like a ceasefire, non-aggression pact. And what annoys me is that every single other neighbor has been willing to talk to me, right? Restoration has been willing to talk to me. Lao has been willing. The Torians, when they still have systems. Word of Blake. Ivis, I don't even know how you even. Yeah, like every other neighbor has more or less been willing to at least speak with me, right? It doesn't matter if we don't get much done. Like just saying, hey, we don't wish hostilities, something like that. I think that goes a long way, and I know their reinforcements show up there. So let's try something. I might regret this. I've been regretting every time I drop here, but I'm like, maybe I'll find something that'll work. Actually, maybe I should have dropped further down. I mean, I do need someone to trigger. Wait, did they not have any turrets? Yeah, actually, down here is not great. It's better if I take the slightly lower ground. That's also not great. I don't win. I just don't win. Let's just put it that way. It doesn't. I can't tell if I can't see anything or if it's like these actually have no turrets.
Orders.
I just don't know.
Primitive.
Yep, that says nothing.
Good to go.
Wait, what? Oh, you're not facing the right way. Okay, yeah. I was like, you should be able to hit a that far. Like the range is pretty good. Guess I'll be providing support for my allies like this. I'm very far away. I mean, I do shut down one of their mechs. That will help. Oh, and knock it down. Okay. That mech is not gonna have a good time.
Standing by.
So the goal is to trigger the scout so that the timer will begin for the reinforcements. Wait for them to drop. And meanwhile, my allies are doing just fine, so I don't think artillery is like next level. It's really good. I probably don't want to be too far forward.
No chance, man. No, they both had it. One of them's in the river and the other one's on the other side, bro.
Maybe for the rest, I'm just gonna keep them a bit back. I don't know reason. Push more forward than I have to. I think they drop here and here. I just need to be far away so they can't charge me, or close the distance very easily, and then I'll be golden. Gallant. Something about that Atlas. Does it knock it over? Yes, that should help my. Are you kidding? You have this. Why am I surprised? The AI. For crying out loud.
Ready.
The AI. They're not always the brightest.
Aye, aye.
So you would think they'd be better programmed than that. Let's cover these areas with mines. Okay, I was wrong. Wow, what firepower are they using? Like, this is ridiculous. Can you take out the arm? Or just shut it off. That's also fine.
Forward.
UAC 20 crit. Gonna be able to fire? I mean, it might still shut off. Yep. And luckily, they also have a vehicle. And the thing about a vehicle is that my artillery can actually, in theory,
Like opposite.
really? Yes, you still can't see. I don't think that's a sensor thing. I think that's literally like you need to be able to see it visually. That's just me.
Go, go.
Man, my allies are destroying them. I love it. It's a great feeling. It's like, hell yeah.
Yes, come on.
Like, yes, please.
Waiting for orders. Donate
They're
it
backing you
way.
up.
Got it.
Yeah, unlike mechs, you could destroy vehicles fairly easily with artillery. Just need the right artillery. And decent accuracy, and then you're gonna just rip apart their armor. This is why now that vehicles can get destroyed, I'm less inclined to use them unless I have to.
I'm still reading enemy contacts command. Need to secure the area before proceed.
Actually, I might be able to push the Annihilator just through so that they have to face enemies from two directions. Not needing to deal with turrets is actually pretty amazing.
Fucking here.
Yeah, that gallon is not gonna last very long.
I mean, like, so many positive ways. Maybe we can't look.
Ender?
The heck? Why do you have dialogue?
I hear ya.
And I'm glad that it was taken out because now my mechs could just cool down and be ready for the enemy reinforcements. You probably need another layer. Let's cover the area with mines. If they do decide to charge, they are going to be losing a lot of leg armor that way. Oh right, they can't charge me if I'm on high ground. Checkmate. Oh, not exactly. Yeah, they can't charge a target if it's on a height,
Have a little fight.
some height that's different from. Like you notice that sometimes you can't charge certain enemies due to certain inclines.
Like enemy reinforcements.
It's just not possible.
Don't you dig how beautiful it is out here?
All right, that's a good start.
Could probably use some armor. Have a little fight.
Yeah, I think I'm too far away for any of them to charge.
Hit there.
Maybe.
Yes, command.
Challenger, Vulture.
Rear armor it is.
Oh, that was rear. I was like, rear armor it is? What? Wait, really? Is my terrain that bad? Holy cow, I didn't realize it was that awful. Wait.
Roger that.
Crazy.
That
So
the hoplite lift? That's his arm, its engine might just break from. Nope,
Will be done.
that's just enough.
Rolling.
Wow,
Welcome to my alpha.
that's pretty strong.
Pickle is
I mean, there isn't much left, but still. Like, damn.
Copy that.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Didn't realize how tall that hill was. I thought it was flatter than that. Oh, come on. Well, at least it's not an actual injury, so I can live with
Waiting
that.
on you, Commander.
Are you still facing the rear to me? No, not
Yeah.
quite.
Critical hit.
Orders.
Close. Oh.
Firing.
Standing by. Roger that.
Yeah, with all the mines, they are gonna take a lot of damage regardless. Get the right arm,
On that one.
got their LRM. That's pretty good.
Crazy. I mean, like, so many positive waves. Maybe we can't lose. You're on. Have a little faith, bro. Crazy. I mean, like, so
Okay.
decapitated. Have a little faith.
What can I do for you?
I just need to wait. What? Oh, you're facing the wrong way. I was like, why can't you hit that? Oh, that's pretty good.
Dang, you're
Took slightly longer than I would have hoped, but it's not too bad.
awaiting orders. Taking a protective stance.
Ready for orders.
It took a bit longer
Well, our
to
armies are
get things
massive
figured
and
out,
fast, and everyone's knocking them
but overall it's not
Watching
too
my
bad.
heat gauge.
I'm not a machine, okay? I can't repeatedly get... I mean, I guess with enough practice, in theory, I could do something consistently, but that's kind of not my... I mean, if I do it a lot, then I might be able to consistently like finish mission X amount of time. So meanwhile, I've been engaged in some diplomacy. I won't be sharing any of that unless I succeed. Otherwise, it's confidential. It's literally confidential. So yeah. So assuming there's nobody actually challenging me here, like in terms of for control, like nobody else is also doing missions to oppose me. One more mission should be enough to get it to 150%ish. And I'll have to go fortify the other ones. Finer, Comstar. Yeah, so far it looks like the most action is, well, the most action that affects me is here. But in terms of involving the most number of factions, it will have to go to... Someone is chipping away at that. I don't know who. Like the formerly abandoned territory west of Valkyrie. Yeah, there's a lot of action. There's Valkyrie, Clanburrock, Steiner, and Comstar. So as you can imagine, a lot of things happening. That one could take too long. Alright, let's just do this then. I think this is assassinate, but I have been wrong. Horribly. Okay, yeah, it is assassinate. Good. Yeah, I'm still trying to get the directorate black market ability to trigger. It's been it's been mostly pulling teeth. At least that's what it feels like. It's like, come on, come on. Because, like, the only thing I could do is like advertise, and whether or not people will buy is a whole different matter. Yeah, it's a little annoying, at the very least. Currently, what's in diplomacy? It both goes through. It would be actually pretty good, at least for role playing. Well, both of them are good for role playing. One of them is actually also good for the diplomatic situation I'm in. Where the heck? Okay, they are very close to there. There. I would prefer a bit further. Like, the target's somewhere there. I would prefer something like high ground up here, but that's not quite possible. Last time I did this, it popped over and it didn't do crazy damage, but it was not fun.
Feel a tremor. Like
This sector is so screwed up, nobody knows where the lines are, where our lines are. I got through with no problem at all. Now.
Breaching shot. Let's see.
I were planning an ambush. This is
Yes, yes, but you're not planning an ambush.
Wide opening.
And it's always funny when it seems like he's still treating us
Johnny,
like
what the hell's going on out there, man?
taking some heavy damage.
kids.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
That?
Nice. That hit hard.
Oh no, it was from earlier.
That.
Is that Thumper? Oh, they have a lot of AoE.
Fight.
Let's see. I see 3 enemies. Maybe I'll see more once I start moving. Actually, once my sensor actually. Ah, shit. Is it a lamb? Don't tell me the target is like an Owen or. Oh no, a spider. it could be a spider. I've seen it. Oh no. What is this? It is a lamb? Okay.
Armor's holding.
It's a lamb that's gonna get. Oh. Oh, I almost. I just don't know what happens if you quit there.
Everyone's knocking themselves out to be heroes.
But yeah, it's one of those things that I'm like, I might not want to find out. Let's cook it.
target damaged. Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
I mean, I do want to get rid of it because it was taking so long. Process this damn turn.
I copy. I'm receiving you.
At least now I'll be like, okay, now I know it won't just pop over because now I know where this. These evacs.
Yes, Commander.
Actually, if I had started here, that would have made the evac a lot easier. I wasn't even aware.
For
Structure
$1.6
exposed.
million,
Very good.
we could become heroes for 3 days.
Waiting for orders.
Trying to cook the ones in the back.
Everything I've got. Placing orders.
And then meanwhile, trying to deal with this king crab.
Firing all weapons.
Not doing a good job, mind you. They're just so lucky hitting other targets.
Don't want in this thing, you don't get in this thing. I cut you out everything, I don't need
Oh, this behemoth is so
Don't hit
lucky.
me with them negative waves so early in the morning.
Yeah, this behemoth is so lucky.
Cheese and catching some rays, you know.
I said lucky and then its ammo exploded, so maybe it's not so lucky.
Bye.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Better, much better. Where are these other enemies? I didn't even see them. Oh, I see 2 of them. Lament.
Commander. Firing a full salvo.
Okay, that's the one that's doing a bunch of
Heavy fire.
Hey, Kelly,
damage.
what the hell's going on out there, man?
Too much AoE, mind you.
Taking heavy hits, Commander.
But
Orders.
it's not gonna get a chance to be a pain. At least I hope not.
Station confirmed. Firing up.
This is why Bushwhacker is so good. They can actually take a hit from railgun. Not a lot of mediums can be like, yeah.
I'm generating a lot of heat, Commander.
Tanks are faster than any other tanks in theater of operations. Forwards or backwards.
Let's go after the Lament first.
Right?
Orders.
Did they generate a lot of heat? It sounded like it.
Got it, Commander.
Okay, so we still have the ambushers.
Coordinates received.
They're just gonna cool down.
Go.
Wait, where were they? Oh, they're okay. Can I even get up there through here? Oh, that means I need to. Oh, okay. Now I see.
Moving out.
That was not intended. I heard jump jets, unless I'm going crazy, which is not impossible, mind you.
Roger that. All weapons are
Yeah, honestly, the nerf to the railgun wasn't that bad at the end of the day when you really look at it. Try to be like quite objective. It's honestly not that bad.
Roger that.
It's just that if you move a lot,
For $1.6
I
million.
think the nerf was mainly there to deal with the composition for those who rely very heavily on jump jet. Because for some people, they are like
Orders.
they make up for the mobility of these railgun platforms by giving them
Awaiting orders.
jump jets, so they're more maneuverable. Like I have jump jets, but when you look at how much I can move, like mine is more like trying to get around some nooks and crannies. It's a very different. For some of the builds, they literally could jump, I think 6-9 tiles, like a lot of tiles.
Good to go.
Great.
Commander?
Why are
I'm
you?
drinking wine and eating cheese and catching some rays, you know.
I still need to find 3 more enemies who are like nowhere to be found. See, for me, jump jet allow me to do these kind of scaling things instead of trying to run around like a headless chicken.
Roger that.
Oh, I see them.
Lifting o-
Right. You know, in a way, this feels like Skyrim, where you're trying to scale those walls.
Ready.
Like they probably aren't meant to scaled, but that doesn't stop people from trying. Got 2 more enemies left.
Target eliminated.
Waiting for order.
Oh, I can see the rest of them now. Enforcer. Okay, Templar is definitely a bigger threat.
Good to go.
I mean, Enforcer, like, when you run mediums, Enforcers, mediums and lights, Enforcers are terrifying.
Standing by.
Like, yeah, they... Alright, I can't see the Templar anymore because it's cut off, so no sensor.
Commander?
I have a harder time.
Got it.
Enforcer doesn't have that much armor, so... They are pro...
Go.
Until it shuts off, it's gonna lose a lot of armor.
Reporting critical hits.
Tiger has only one weak point. That's its ass. You gotta hit it point blank and
Yes, Commander. Engaging jump jets.
Nope, not quite there yet.
BattleMech power-up detected.
It would be funny if it just turned back on only to get destroyed. Oh,
Jump jet
are you able to hit the Templar?
and full.
Yeah, you're lucky that thing doesn't have a railgun. I'm not saying it's gonna hit. This guy's like, not again. I just turned my mech back
like
on.
you, a hero is some type of weird sandwich. Not some nut who takes on 3 tigers.
Okay, they are not going to get eyes. Templar.
Critical hit, Commander.
BattleMech power-up detected.
It's like turn on, shut off. It's like, come on!
Firing on target.
Okay, that's gone. Good.
Hostile eliminated.
Commander?
I'm not gonna bother with you.
Orders.
Honestly, with artillery, I could probably beat down on the Enforcer pretty bad.
Waiting for orders.
Enforcer just doesn't have the kind of armor to eat up all of those shots reliably. Now that I can hit it
Wilco.
with my Dreadnought, and if it hits, yeah, screwed.
Mission successful.
But that went alright. Was it perfect? No. Like the runs that I will consider perfect are like RNG, whereas like I have the perfect high ground. Yeah, there's one of those, right? Where you could get the high ground and you're just shooting enemies below, and it doesn't get any more one-sided than that. It's a pretty one-sided affair for those. Really think about it. Right, high ground, very high accuracy. Your opponents have very low accuracy, and then if your weapons just happen to require line of sight, I mean, I'm talking about the one that's kind of like a valley. Like the enemy is always on the low ground, so it's like if they force you to fight on the low ground, that would be terrifying. That would be like the perfect ambush. And I think about it. But let's see. Sun spiders. You know, I definitely wish I could join, but I'm not surprised at all. Where Blake is taking more. Yarnfolk is trying to beat up Kurita this season, but haven't had much luck. I'm not that surprised. Alright, let's go to Sako, whatever. I'm never good with these names. I'll probably never be good. Like, other than the ones that are well known, like Hera, whatever. Right? The odds of me remembering these names is pretty much non-existent. Like, I know Terra, I know Tharkat because I spent 3 weeks on it. The last 3 weeks of season 1, so yeah, there was that. And then New Avalon for Davian. That was the goal, but yeah, I was stuck on Tharkat, so we never really got there. And then what else? I don't even know what the capital of Merrick is. Merrick got like gobbled up by Canopus and Diamond Shark last season. I don't even know the capital of Lao or Coretta. Yeah, I don't know a lot of things. Like, no, don't know. Alright, capture base, pirates, that's no good. We could have a destroy base. Let's do a destroy base. I mean, none of them does complete a mission before me. This wouldn't count for that much. 20 something. Maybe 20 something percent influence. Not very high, mind you. So yeah, currently making some deals, hoping to improve the overall situation. We'll see how that goes. We shall see. One of them, maybe I'll find out like tomorrow. I have a feeling that I might need I need to give them like 24 hours before they could give me an answer. Like one of them, what's happening is their leader wants to discuss it with the other members of the faction. Understandable?
Command interface.
But like for me personally, I don't see any downside to agreeing to it. This map. I don't remember where the enemies reinforcements go up. I remember vaguely. I think they're gonna show something there, so. Alright. See, some of these maps I need to play a lot more, and then I'm like, I know where the enemies are gonna drop. Where are the turrets? What I need to do.
Nice foliage.
I mean, for this, I should probably stay at a distance until I clean out the turrets, their garrison, then trigger the reinforcements. That's like the ideal case. What do we have? Arrow. That looks like a sniper? $19, that's 24. Okay, at least my ally is kind of targeting the turrets. I would prefer if they target the turrets, but this is AI, so. And that's also why I don't use feudals anymore. they die so easily. Then they have paper armor as like an insult to paper. They are that
Right here.
vulnerable. Oh look, AMS intercepted all of that.
Commander?
I would prefer to go after a turret. Turrets are dangerous, to say the very least.
Copy that.
At least turn in the right direction. How much damage did they do? Oh, nothing. They literally did like nothing. You might as well work on this Warhammer.
Awaiting orders.
Can we take that out? I think so.
Taking this
I
out.
think it has low enough armor and HP that those would be enough. Now if they hit the Warhammer, oh no, I thought they had a lot less
Catching some rays.
ability. Hey, no,
Crazy.
not quite.
Got it. Firing everything I've
Yeah,
got.
get rid of these turrets. They are a major threat.
I'm walking here.
Hoshi, arrow. Yeah, no, it's not gonna be enough. But if I can hit that Warhammer, or not, that's also fine.
See, all the tanks we
I
come up
find
against are
that
bigger and
unless
better
you
than
have
ours.
very
So that all we can hope to do is, like,
dedicated,
scare 'em away, you know?
find that unless you have very dedicated AMS, getting that arrow is not the easiest thing.
Go on, go down into your hole.
Like I've seen Vito's be able to do so, and it does use up a lot of their
Waiting on you, Commander.
I guess ammo. Do I care about that Valkyrie? What does it have? They use up most of those, so I would rather just focus on the enemy turrets. And that's the thing, it might not even attack my units. So. Wow, I don't know what that shot was going for, but alright.
Going.
I mean, it's the effort, right? It's trying.
Feel my rest. Bye.
That trying is not good enough sometimes, unfortunately. The world we live in. Marauder?
Welcome, mine.
Okay, the entire right side, that's pretty damn good. Wait, what?
Rolling.
No, it... Oh, it did fall. Okay, I was like... That shouldn't be possible.
Engaging target.
And like, if it lost his right leg, it should get knocked over. Sort of like a literal miracle. Which I hope doesn't happen for him.
Opting for an alpha strike.
That was kind of dangerous. That could have hit my Annihilator.
Yes, Commander.
Will this be enough? Probably not.
Enemy structure damage, Commander.
See, all that crit and it could still hit pretty accurately.
Confirm.
Like, curses! Alright, the Marauder. Is it only down to its a single PVC? Probably. Yeah, and a medium laser. Alright. It's in the
Fine,
bad
don't say
shape.
you're sorry.
I just put it
You're
that
trying
way.
to get us killed ever since we landed.
Valkyrie.
Maybe.
Yeah, for a lot of them, the hag is the scary part as well. It could really crit things.
Have a little faith.
Oh, you cooked yourself. If I had known, I would have waited next turn. Dealt with some of your other buddies.
Primitive.
I need to destroy 2 of their buildings. Don't get too close. I don't want to trigger the reinforcements just yet. Let's just get rid of that. The turrets have been doing more damage to my mechs, so get rid of you. I'm hoping that I'm right, and that
Giving them everything I've got. Standing by.
I'm hoping that I'm right, and the reinforcements don't show up where I'm at. But if it does show up, it's gonna be I might lose a mech or two. No, and it ain't gonna be pretty. Not one bit. Okay, that one's gone. There's still combat because technically the buildings are still considered enemies.
Enemy structure eliminated.
Target confirmed.
Did you miss? Wow.
Wait.
I hear ya.
You're gone. Now you're out.
Firing on target.
How dare you miss that shot?
Knowledge. Firing on target.
I mean, it's a big building that isn't moving.
Moving to position.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is
Crazy. I mean, like, so many positive waves. Maybe we can't lose.
I'm gonna have
You're
one
on.
of them trigger it.
Tanks are faster than any other tanks in theater of operations. Forwards or backwards.
What can I
I
do?
don't know why the allies don't attack buildings.
Honda.
I mean, they could, right? When you look at like attack and defend, like it's not impossible.
More negative waves.
It is definitely possible.
Enemy reinforcements
Get your land to
detected.
the LZ commander. Coming in hot.
Where are the enemies?
Aye aye.
Destroyed the local. Did they get a turn already?
Lingering. Oh.
Huh.
Waiting for orders.
I mean, they haven't dropped right on top of them. Oh. They might now. Wait, what?
Ready for orders.
I don't see them. Oh, I think they drop here?
Live to serve.
This is what happens when you're not familiar with some maps.
Full speed.
Like, I don't quite know what's happening. Like, yeah. Well. Okay, I talked to myself. I know that didn't make much sense, huh?
Awaiting orders.
This inner conversation. Like, as a private club. Yeah, kind of hard to fight enemies if you can't see. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me?
Yes, Commander.
It nearly lost his head. Was it aiming for the head?
Firing on target.
And that... Wait, that thing survived the railgun?
To position.
And...
Go. Yes, command.
Wait, what? I guess I'm just out of range.
Orders. Copy that. Taking the shot. Full track.
That was actually terrifying.
Wait your command.
Nearly losing his head. Like literally.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Where the heck are the rest of them?
Crazy. I mean, like, so many positive ways. Maybe we can't lose.
They just have to hit the head now and it's gone.
If we're late, it's because we're dead. While our armies are advancing so fast and everyone's knocking themselves out to be here,
Now why can't I see them?
we are holding ourselves in reserve.
It must be like right in the back there. Yeah, I need to get you out of there. Like, it's only a matter of time before one of them gets a lucky shot.
No chance, man. No, they both had it.
I mean, that has 2 HP for crying out loud.
Don't you dig how beautiful it is out here?
It could be all be Vitals, right?
Right move.
I mean, sometimes their ECM matching makes them really hard to spot, so...
Be fast.
Yeah, this is the Welcome to Roguetech bad luck situation. I'm just lucky that
I live to serve.
there was still 2 HP left, otherwise it's like, well... It's like, oh shoot.
Commander.
It popped.
Hauling ass. Yes, come on.
The time it takes to refit it, yeah, that'll be really
We
annoying.
got a loudspeaker here, and when we go into battle, we play music very loud. Kind of calms us down.
Holding for tactical
Where the
advantage.
hell are they? This is just wasting my time, that's the problem. Okay, I hear them, I just don't know if I have line of sight on them.
Falling out.
Doesn't seem like it.
Standing by.
But at least I can hit it.
We'll go.
Oh, it's a tank, okay.
Yes, Commander.
That might explain why they were so hard to spot.
Roger that.
Tanks have such a smaller silhouette. They're also much easier to take out with artillery,
I'm here.
thankfully.
Ready for order.
Alright, that was like, hello?
On my way.
No, I
Firing on target.
tried to make him attack, but it didn't quite work.
Crazy. I mean, like, so many positive ways. Maybe we
Get
can't
rid of
lose.
this guy first. I mean, they might have a very slow, wait, what's the other one? Oh, I see the other one, okay.
Yes, come on.
This is why I hate these destroy bases.
See, all the tanks we come up against are bigger and better than ours.
At least I'm not a
So
big
all
fan
we
of
can
them.
hope to do is, like, scare them away, you know?
Ready for orders. Peace, ya.
Actually, missiles would be terrifying right now. You just need one of them to hit. Or you don't even need to.
Copy that.
It doesn't even have to be pinpoint accuracy. You just need one that happens to
Critical hit.
hit the target and boom.
Standing by. Pass. Locking target.
Now, if only if that Big Mac, I think it was Big Mac,
Vehicle is trashed.
I'm
Hop
telephoning you
over.
from a cafe about 10 miles south of Masurier, and I wondered if you could do me a favor.
Holding
I want to let it move first. You know, come into the open.
Yes, Commander.
Coward. Coward.
Confirmed.
Am I close enough to use a tandem? I think that'd be. I think it carries. It carries some ballistics. So
Commencing Alpha Strike.
if I can pop some ammo, that'd be good.
Go.
Just stay back there. No point
Double time.
risking anything. Let's see if I can
Target locked.
blow up some ammo. It doesn't always happen, but when it does, it's very satisfying.
Target confirmed.
I'm telephoning you from a cafe about 10 miles south of Missouri.
All weapons are go.
Okay, it's got shut down. Oh shit, yeah, that's what I was worried about. It was shut down and then I can't see it anymore. Could be out of range, yeah. It's always these kind of missions that just drag on.
BattleMech power-up detected.
Really annoying.
Ready.
When you're trying to get mission done, it's like, yeah.
Fast.
Wait, what? Did not see it? It said it was powered on, but we can't see it.
It's a mother beautiful bridge, and it's gonna be there.
Tap to hide. It just shows that in terms of indirect, I still don't have
Waiting for
enough firepower.
firing everything I've got. Want some more? Huh? Come on.
You're not going to hit it. I need to get someone with the real gun close.
Orders.
Close enough to hit it.
Got it, Commander. Commander.
Commander.
I'm assuming it's the tandem that's making the LRM sometimes.
Drinking wine and eating cheese and
Um,
some
what do you
rays,
call it?
you know.
Wait your command.
Watch it take out the head.
Waiting on you, Commander. All weapons are go.
They're gonna vanish.
Crazy. I
Maybe.
mean, like so many positive ways. Maybe we
No,
can
okay.
lose.
I'm
You're on.
close enough that
Spaniel.
I can sense it. Good.
Awaiting orders.
It's normally the torsos that carry the ammo. I just don't know which torso.
BattleMech power-up detected.
This is not fun. With the battle dragging on like this.
Oh man, I don't like officers.
Ready. Affirmative.
We're almost there.
Commander.
Now, if I can remember
Confirmed.
where they're gonna spawn and where the evac point is, maybe next time won't be as painful. Maybe next time.
What's up, boss? Copy that.
I'm pretty sure it has an XL engine. If I can take out a torso.
Come on.
Good.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
Did he lose his torso?
Take that.
Can't tell.
No
I've
long-range missile
done a
grenade.
lot of damage. Oh great, now I'm waiting for it to get back up. Ah.
Like officers.
Oh. I got too
Will be
lazy.
done.
Can you... Thank you. Can you hit it? Yeah, that's the bigger question.
All weapons
That shouldn't have taken that long.
down.
Mission successful.
What an awful mission. That was pretty bad. Many different levels. Look. No, I was looking at some. I can't even tell if it's roleplay or not. It's like going on here. Like I don't want to get involved. like some people have a certain style to go with. Like they're free to go with whatever style they want. I'm like, I find it cringy. Put it that way. Let me get some water. I want you to reboot. Yeah, it's like money is the key enabler. Thank goodness I have a lot of it. It definitely helps with a lot of options. Oh, have Davian mounted the counterattack yet? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, okay, that was such pretty good. Yeah, Comstar is pushing really hard on Hell's Horses. For that, I'm like, I mean, if they're enjoying it, great. But I could definitely see how it just becomes a hassle after a while. Like even me just fortifying systems gets stalled after a while. Especially when I have to keep fortifying the same damn systems over and over again. Yeah, there's a limit. All right. And ironically, the person who's role playing down, like, it's, you know, that person can do what he does, but I find it a little cringy. He might play a role in one of the diplomacy I'm trying to, because he's part of that faction. I have a hunch I know what he's gonna go for, what he's gonna say. Actually, I don't. Like, it's kind of funny how he says he doesn't like the Torians. He doesn't, actually, that would give it. Okay, let's not go that far. But he doesn't like a couple of factions, and Director is not one of them. So I know what's gonna happen. Waiting. Just gonna wait. I mean, it doesn't make sense. I hope it could be agreed on, and I could explain why that doesn't make sense if they don't agree to it. But you know, it's a game full of unpredictability, right? Just because you think something is straightforward for you doesn't mean that other people are gonna see it that way either. It's not so black and white. That is. Yeah, no, I've pretty much all but given up on trying to recruit anyone to director this season. This season have fewer players to begin with, and then yeah, it's not gonna. But that is the world we live in. Where things don't always go swimmingly. Have to deal with it. Deal with it. And one of the diplomacy, it might, I'm saying it might change things up between me and Davian. But yeah. Actually both of them could impact. We'll see. It's way too early to be certain about anything. Like, I don't even know if any of them will be agreed upon. If either. Both of them could fail and it'll be like, well, diplomacy blunder. So one of them, if it fails, I'm gonna hint at it. It's because this actually went pretty well. 49%. Pretty good. Grugius, I also want to do. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more missions. That is pretty much it. I don't have that much free time. That would be it for the night. I mean, there's only so much you can do alone, so that's part of the problem. Wait, did anything get crit? I think I just took out the. Oh wait, yeah, no, I think it just took out the armor, most of the HP, but left just enough. That's pirates. I don't know why pirates don't count, fortunately. They're a different one. Lances. Sure, why not? Let's do this one. Hopefully it'll be more smooth sailing than the last destroy mission. That was a nightmare. That was a nightmare. I'm hoping season 2 there'll be more members and they'll be able to do what they have to do, right? Go fight wars. I can do some diplomacy, some role playing. I don't have to invest as much time as I am now. I mean, to be fair, I'm trying to do everything. Defend territory, capture some, do diplomacy, right? Juggle everything. Quite a bit. Maybe I could recruit some former Valkyrie mates. Or not. They're busy. They're busy with life. Looks like there's 2 lances. I just need it to trigger, right? Trigger the reinforcements and then that'll be good.
Some might call this pretty.
I think there's 2. Either that or they're just really scattered. No, they're really scattered. Unless there's one in the... Unless the other lance is in the back there. It's also very possible. I'm surprised they're hitting from that range. I mean, artillery maybe? I mean, against like 6 evasion, my thumpers are still pretty accurate, so. Oh no, plus 12 heat. What am I gonna do? Given that the weapons used. Okay, that's wait.
Have a little faith.
Are so good.
Oh no, I thought I heard something break.
Ready for orders.
What's your initiative? It's 18 or 16? 18. Need to check something quickly. Okay. 4 more minutes. On my cooldown.
Minimal.
Good to go. Acknowledged.
Wolf, catapult. I hit the head? Wow. That is unlucky for you, my friend.
Feel my wrath.
Seraph. Okay, had the feral carbide.
Going.
Wait, you could just outright
I'm a little
destroy it?
face prepping.
Huh.
They're beautiful people. Always with the negative waves, Moriarty. Always. The only way I got to keep them tight.
Orders?
Try to focus on the catapult as well. Good.
Go down.
Got 3 more minutes. The odds are not bad. To like finish within that cooldown. Because usually restarting is it eats away a lot. And this is due to a shorter cooldown.
For an alpha strike.
If this was like season 1, yeah, it'd be a lot longer. There's no point attacking that fella. Something about these other guys.
Well, our army
I mean, I'm impressed they're hitting somebody.
not gonna make out to be heroes. We are holding ourselves in reserve.
I was like, why is the accuracy so low? But the fact that I hit it is like, alright.
One of them's in the river and the other one's
Alright, guess that's a moot point right now.
it is out here.
Are they like enforcers or something? Maybe. 2 more minutes. I don't even know. Yeah, I can't hit that because we're behind the rock. It's behind the rock. Oh, never mind. Say that in this. Yeah, we can hit it.
I'm away.
Never mind. Alright, gonna wait a bit. Needle and Knuckle. Those are the 2 systems that change hands for between Comstar and Hell's Horses. That's pretty funny. Pretty damn funny. And that's the other thing, like, because there's a boost, some of the casual players, they're able to actually hit pretty hard as well. And that's actually something the lead dev of the online map said. He says that he doesn't like the change where it seems like everybody could hit hard also isn't great for the game. Oh yeah, that's definitely like this season was a test. See whether or not it's a good idea to have everyone hit hard and
Mission successful.
like it's the other extreme, right? So that horse I was talking about, it was should everyone hit hard, and this season because everyone has gotten a boost, even the newer players hit pretty hard. What ends up happening is also not good. So there's definitely like I guess Goldilocks territory, just right, but it takes time to find that. Yeah, definitely curious what season will bring. I actually look forward more to season right now. I mean, season 1, depending on how diplomacy goes, how role playing goes, can also work. But yeah, right now it's right now it's I mean, having no one on the faction doesn't quite help. Having no one and and a hostile bully on your border, None of those really help. What's the travel check? Okay. That is fine. I don't need full influence because it's not gonna matter here. Now, if I can get some good missions, this could be fairly quick. That's if. If. Right now, I really dislike going to the directorate, what do you call it? Director private chat. Because there was someone who was not ready, and his message is still there, and it's like, ugh. Ish. The message is literally like saying, I surrender. I offer all the territories of the directorate to these factions. Like that's the summary. That's it. I'm not exaggerating. I guess you can't really show it. It counts privacy. I mean, I guess no. Yeah, I don't even know where those laws are at the moment. Let's see. Another battle. I mean, I feel like this season battles are probably the best bang for the buck. You generally finish them fairly quickly. Because of the boost, they give decent influence. Now they might not be enough if you're facing a lot of enemy adjacency bonuses and stuff. That's to be expected. Okay, I'm so glad this is not destroy base. Actually, no, battle. This is not a fun map either. Oh, we'll see. Actually, battles. Yeah, this map is also not so stellar.
Try not to fall down. Don't want sand and dust clogging your joints.
Unless they have a lot of vetoes. Ooh, that is scary.
Nice. That hit hard.
Not much armor left in that location.
Hey, Kelly, what the hell's going on out there, man?
Yeah, this is Oh, come on. Yeah, no, I don't want to use jump jet because I don't want to lose stability.
Still up. No, it ain't.
Really? Oh, that first one got
Commander?
2 turns. That's why.
Roger that. Roger that.
Get rid of that.
All destroyed.
And we took quite a bit of armor. Damage.
Coordinates received.
Maybe one more. Where's the last one? And they hit us. This terrain is not the easiest to navigate.
On the move.
Oh, no, there's a rock. Okay, never mind.
Copy that.
Gonna have an even harder time. Unless it has missiles or arrow. Yeah, that's...
Minimal damage on that hit.
Damage minor.
Never mind. I just have to...
Barely hit, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Did it just went from... So confused. I thought that was 2.
Damage.
Barrage.
Commander.
Roger.
Yeah, I must I read it wrong.
Got it.
Well, this is gonna be an
Oh,
expensive
yeah, man.
repair.
No sweat, you know.
Jump. Vigilance. And miss.
Always with the negative waves,
Never mind.
Moriarty. Always with the... Still up.
Aye, aye.
Oh, hello. What a fine day we have. Wait, you are the... Okay, yeah. Oh, you're the one who has all the Oh, shoot. Wait, what?
Showing minor damage.
What is that packing? It doesn't feel like a standard...
Confirm.
Huh.
Position confirmed. Orders.
I remember Thunderbolts getting quite a bit harder, but I guess it's a good thing it isn't hitting as hard. Oh yeah, what do I need? Okay, I still have 8 minutes to...
Ender? Affirmative.
Standing by.
If I can shut it down, it won't be a problem anymore. Yep. Because now it will take a turn. Now it will take a turn. Oh shoot. Oh no, no, don't.
Let's go.
Alright, let's wait a bit. I don't want to accidentally finish it off. Like, curses. Why? So, let me check. Black market, probably nothing changed. That's 61% now. So, we're almost 2/3 of the way. Yeah, no, I'm just reading the... Actually, I guess I could read it. It's like, what else am I gonna do? I can read it out loud. So this is what they put for the Oregon Directorate. High Lord Tamati Arano II and his wife Serena Arano Espinosa were killed in an accident in 3022, leaving their daughter Camilla as heir. With Camilla refusing to listen to her uncle about how to rule the coalition, Santiago Espinosa decided to take matters into his own hands. Along with his daughter Victoria Espinosa, would successfully stage a coup, forcing Lady Arano off Coromandel and taking the throne, installing himself as director of the realm. As ruler of the rechristened Oregon Directorate, San Diego will form a brutal dictatorship in his wake, creating concentration camps on Wildry to hold possible dissident factions, relatives hostages, including the founding houses, torture and murdering political prisoners. Daughter Victoria will slaughter anyone who did not support the Directorate, whether it be civilians or other house lords of the Reach. Further on, Coromandel personal and political liberties were lost in exchange for increased economic luxuries under the police state in order to placate population. So, that's generally how people view the Directorate. And I'm trying to change that, saying Director Espinosa is dead. For those of you who aren't familiar, so what happened is he ordered Victoria to commit a crime on Taurian soil, and then made it, seems like Davian did it, and he was trying to gain an ally, but then it was discovered. So, after he was defeated by Kamiya, was handed off to the Taurians and he was executed. That is just of it. Right now I'm trying to like explain how the current directorate was formed. Just trying to so what I have working with is that, you know, after the death of the director Espinosa to the formation of the current directorate, this is what has happened, or at least that's what I'm trying to write about. It's I mean, I started at part 1. I'm not gonna read it. I'm saying I'm trying. I'm not saying it's good by any definition. Let's see if anything else happens. There's some
Firing everything I've got.
accusations thrown between Restoration and Dell. Yeah, war.
Ready.
I've been using that conflict to write some fluff, some flavor stories. It's I'm not only looking at actually that's something else I could use. All right, yeah, that's can also be useful. I mean, I want to do the history thing first. The rebirth of the directorate, how we went from High Lady Kamiya defeated Espinosa to the current formation. And then, you know, when season 2 comes over, there'll be additional. And I'll probably write something that's a bit of a transition. Actually, or do I want to start anew? Oh shit, that's what you. I mean, season 2 should be new. Now, I'll worry about that when season 2 is announced. We still don't know when that's happening, so. Yeah, it's a bit too early to worry about details on that. That's like thinking way too far ahead. Because we don't know when season 2 comes. It could happen in a month? A couple months? Who knows?
Let's target.
Who knows?
Mission successful.
So now I need to do 2 more missions to get it to 150% plus. That's assuming I don't meet any opposition. If I meet opposition, who knows how missions? Who knows? Alright, so we have Seth, Challenger. The repair cost will be pretty high, I would assume. All of those attacks were definitely felt. And that's with evasion. Can you imagine if I don't have the evasion? It would be. I might lose an arm or two. I'm not even kidding. Not much happening on Discord. Not much happening on the diplomacy. I mean, that's the thing, right? Because people are in different time zones, diplomacy can take a while because you type something, that person might wake up. Wow, 400,000. Yeah, that is. Actually, I might not even finish repairs before the potential. That would be unfortunate, but seems to be what we're dealing with. I mean, it might be quicker. No. Yeah, one of them has a fire repair. Might as well have it ready. I mean, how was I supposed to know they would have feudals? How many days? Actually, not bother. I think there's still a chance of injury. Maybe. Yeah, let's. I mean, I didn't even look carefully who the pilot was. Where's the pilot? Alright. Battle. Fairly straightforward. I do think that for a lot of people, season 2 is gonna be a rude wake-up call. Because these people are gonna be like, oh, look at this, I could influence the system so well. And then once season 2 comes and that major modifier is gone, they'll be like, I don't influence systems. And of course, shorter cooldown as well. I mean, longer cooldown. It's actually crazy how some people are like, yeah, we want 1 hour cooldown. Like, you know, right now I'm waiting like 15 minutes between missions. Impossible. If you make it 1 hour cooldown, I'm just going. I already have limited free time as it is. You can't expect me to be like, do a mission. You know, let's say it takes me 20 minutes to do a mission, and then wait 40 minutes for that cooldown to be off, and then come back. It's like it's not gonna happen. They put a 1 hour cooldown. I'm most definitely not coming back. Like, well, it was fun while it was lasted. Time to find a different game. Time to move on. Do they have reinforcements?
Go, Commander.
No, that wasn't shot at me. Wait, is that the Atlas? No. The longbow that just happens to have a lot of missiles. A lot. I mean, there could be. There might not be reinforcements. Let them all have their turn. I don't know how. I guess if you have better gear, you could potentially just reliably. I think all of these are the mainlands. How rude.
Nice try.
Really? You can't move? Okay, I was like, what are you stuck on?
Firing a full salvo.
Good to go. Roger that.
Okay, let's cook you.
For $1.6 million.
You're going to
Become
have.
heroes for
Actually, those are not bad odds. Could definitely be worse.
Welcome to my Alpha Strike. It'll be done.
Wait, where's the last one?
May I interest you in some milk?
Waiting for
Yeah,
orders.
things are going swimmingly. They're almost largely eliminated. We're like almost 75% through. Where's the last enemy? Yeah, I might want to wait in case these two Ifrits find the last enemy. Then vaporize it. Like literally vaporize it. But right now, Liao and the Organ Restoration are fighting fiercely. I actually don't know. Actually, let's check the war stats. But Liao also lost a system to Ibis, so yeah, not sure what's going on there. But okay, let's look at the last date. I don't think they lost any systems in the last 24 hours. Is kind of accurate, maybe. Restoration has lost 2 systems. Really? They gained 7, lost 9. Now has gained 9 and lost 9. So this means that Leo also lost territory to Canopus. So if you include what Canopus has done. Hey, thanks for the raid. Alban Wolf. I haven't seen you for a while. How are you doing? Don't mind me just doing a little waiting. And hi, Doomed Sheridan. How are you doing? And Singed, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. And Arthur, hope you all are having a good weekend so far. I mean, it's still Saturday for me, but I guess most other parts are already Sunday. Don't get a bit tired. Hope you're doing well too. Tired? Come on. I guess you probably had a long day. And they're okay, Kenny. Oh, yeah, that sucks. I hope you get better, Alban Wolf. But yeah, I hope you get some rest eventually. Doom, Jordan. Yeah, it sucks feeling tired. In case anyone's wondering, I'm just waiting for. There's a cooldown for online maps, so I'm just waiting for that to pass. It does mean I can focus on chat a lot, so. Yeah, kidney stones are no joke. I mean, from what I heard, like, actually, it's probably not even accurate, so I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. Oh, looking at that, still have 5 minutes. No, super unfun. Drink water. And honestly, drinking water is super unfun too. like does it come with age, or is it just a certain lifestyle that makes it so you're more likely to develop kidney stones? That's what your body needs it.
One less target.
Water, yes. I hope you're not talking about kidney stones. I'm like, please don't tell me we need it.
Bye.
What the hell? Oh, it's a mech that I can't
To go.
tell what it is. Okay, it's a stalker. So you can't hide. Lifestyle contributes. Oh, okay. Got it. So gotta take better care of my body. I'm young for kidney stones apparently, but also apparently they're trending younger age bracket these days anyways. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be tied to foods we eat, right? Because nowadays we have a lot more processed food. We have a lot more stuff that are just not good for our body. And because I was like, when I went to your stream, I'm like, you have kidney stones? Because normally it's what? 50, 60, 70? Sugar and dairy are big for sure. There's so much sugar in our food nowadays. If it feels like there's sugar in everything, and it doesn't help that there are like 10 different things that are sugar, but they're like called different things. Kidney stones form when your urine contains more crystal forming substances such as calcium, oxide, and uric acid. Then the fluid in your urine can dilute. May lack substances that prevent crystal from sticking together. Maybe. Yeah, a lot of biology stuff, and I barely passed biology in high school. Yeah, no, I'm like, I mean, I guess is this more chemistry or biology? I guess a bit of both, right? Yeah, no, I wouldn't hold my pee. I don't even know how you hold it in for long. But doesn't that just burst your kidneys instead? Damn body and its needing of things. I know. The human body is pretty weak, honestly. it requires so much maintenance. I mean, it's kind of like a car, right? Yeah, just a meat mech suit for sure. It doesn't even handle a lot of stuff very well. But hey, that's what we're stuck with. That is just what we're stuck with. Unfortunately. I mean, I don't know. Do we like will we still be human if we're more cyborg like? Will we have more robotic parts to improve our bodies? Right, that's like a whole sci-fi thing. It's like, do we want to venture into that? And thanks for the follow, Inch. Appreciate it. Piece by piece, replace myself. Steven Circus will make me whole. To quote the song. I'm afraid I don't know that song off the top of my head. I don't know a lot of things off the top of my head, so I guess that's normal. But I'm sure it's crossed the mind of a lot of people, right? Like, what if we have robotics future soon? I don't think I've heard that. Unfortunately. There are just so many songs. I don't know how you could even find the time to listen to them all, honestly. So many genres, so many songs. And if it wasn't for YouTube, I think we would be missing out on even more songs. He does kind of nerdcore acoustic stuff. Nothing wrong with that. You know, I am kind of all over the place in terms of what I listen to. Or he's the same guy who did Cold Monkey and Be Your Brains for the Portal theme songs. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Like for me, if I hear some songs that maybe stick in my head from games, I'm not one of those who would trying to track down who's the singer, what's the name of the song. Yeah, I'm just lazy like that. Just lazy like that. see. Sorry, I used to work in the music store. Why are you apologizing? There's nothing wrong. I mean, I love music. I just don't remember names and musicians and groups and where they show up in certain games or whatever. My brain doesn't keep that kind of catalog. I mean, I'm honestly envious that you could remember that much stuff. Like for me, it's like, yeah, my brain is. My brain has very limited storage. It's really bad at remembering things. Period. So. Okay, let me put it this way. My brain is good at remembering absolutely useless things. I'm like, how do I, like, why do I remember that? At least you don't have to deal with that star map. It's okay. Ben Wolf will have to do it one day. Once we have enough peer pressure, he will have to do it. It's okay. Well, we'll have him join season 2. You can join the Oregon Directorate. Ben Wolfbot. You're gonna be a baddie. Yeah, no, there are lots of systems. I mean, if you want a challenge, you could do a clan start. That will also be pretty good. Let's see. Let's see. What does this stand for? Ah, okay. Clan start, you say? Oh yeah, it's really fun. You get to face 5 enemy lances, and they're all really decked out, and it's really hardcore. Sounds exactly like what you are capable of facing. At least I believe in you. Clan Star is the hardest start, but I mean you're a veteran, so we can't give you something too easy, right? So gotta keep things interesting for you. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to find a good, not a map, but a veteran. Yes. Show us how it's done.
Okay, it looks like we got some sort of military installation up ahead, so make it the same deal as before. We're going to...
Tremor. Like,
I'm sure all of your viewers are like, yeah, hell wolf bent. I mean hell bent wolf. Whoops. Brain is not quite working, as you probably noticed.
Look, baby, I'm kind of hung up. I need about...
the position.
You always do only the hardest starts.
Heads up, Commander.
At least I understand what's going on with all this ECM layering now. Oh yeah, there's 2. There's semi-facing adder, Valkyria.
Hey, man, I'm about to put you onto something very good, and you are
Am I
getting me
stuck
in
here?
problems.
Oh. Wait, what? Okay, maybe I am. This is... I wish I know how to read the terrain better. Wait, have you started Roguetech yet? Or are you still doing your campaign?
Yes, Commander. Roger that.
What can I do for you?
Valkyria adder. Let's deal with their vehicles first.
Yeah, critical hit.
I mean, maybe you start. Oh, I'm just relaxing with vanilla career right now. What do you mean relaxing? You're a veteran. Stop playing easy mode. Come on. We know you could do better than that. You need a better challenge.
No, they both had it.
You need
One
to
of them's in the
prove
river and the
yourself.
other one's on the other side, burning. Tanks are faster than any other tanks in the theater of operation.
Need to figure out this
Forward or
rank.
backward.
A bit messy. I made the mistake of having a beer and then. Oh yeah, no, you want a clearer head. I assure you. Especially for Roguetech, if you decide to add all the hard stuff,
Will be done.
it'd be like, why did I do this myself? And the whole,
Take that.
yeah, I was expecting something a bit more straightforward. Oh, for Roguetech? Yeah, Roguetech is any, like, Roguetech requires a ton of reading.
Everything I've got.
Like, a ton of reading.
Did you
So if you're drunk, I mean, you could get through it, you just won't get very far. Or patching in mods. I mean, luckily there is, like, pretty good instructions for Roguetech. It's fairly straightforward. Let's look at that and okay.
Like officer.
I mean, mods aren't that bad. I mean, if I could figure it out, I'm sure you can figure it
waiting
out.
for orders?
Like anything I can do,
This should be good.
99% of everyone else could do it.
Wait your command.
I'm serious.
Hang by. I'm walking here.
Let's deal with you.
I have it.
I missed horribly. That can also work. Okay, it's not close enough for the fluid gun. Just a little annoying. Feeling a bit more heat.
No chance, man. No, they both had it. One of them's
Let's
in the river,
not
the
run
other
the
on
chance
other
of
side,
hitting my own
burning. See, all the tanks would
mech.
crazy. I mean,
Railguns hurt.
no chance, man. No, they both had
Or
it.
the
One of them's in the
hags.
river.
I hear ya. All weapons are go.
Got rid of that.
Bye bye.
Wait,
Continue.
they have.
Station confirmed.
They have 4?
Locking in all weapon systems.
Enemy lands. The main one should have. There's a reinforcement
Set to
sector.
serve. Rolling.
Alright.
Firing all weapons.
The reinforcements.
Go down.
Have to go track down
Guy's gotta be a full fanatic freak, otherwise he would have split out
the
of
other
town
enemies.
20 minutes ago.
I mean, they're there. Don't have indirect fire. I don't have indirect weapons on those 3. Wait, is that? Yeah, these are. Oh wait, no, that's
Waiting on
that's
you, Commander.
not a mech. You're going to overheat soon.
Take this.
Ready. Move. Orders.
I guess I don't really care about this amount of instability.
Model.
I might regret it, but for the time being, it's like, yeah.
Hey, Kelly, what the hell's going on out there, man?
Would it happen better if probably better if I go up, jump jet, them a proper surprise. I'm not gonna do death from above though. That seems. I mean, I don't even feel like they could hit reliably with death from above, anyways. There are 4 enemies in this mainland. A line of sight. Yeah, I could probably go through there.
Have a little faith.
Damage, Commander.
Drinking wine and eating cheese.
I don't have enough accuracy.
Plays, you know.
I know veterans like you love to do it.
What can I do for you?
Like I don't have the right mechs. That's part of the problem. I don't have the mechs that are like built for melee. Because apparently some of them, if they're built properly, they could do like a couple hundred damage per punch. All the cool kids. Yeah, no, I'm afraid I'm not cool. I'm sorry to inform you now, but I thought that was obvious.
No chance, man. No, they both had it. One of them's in the river and the other one's on the other side, burning.
Don't have line of sight. Or is it just behind?
Good to go.
Warhawk. Every time I play this, I learn something new.
Goodbye. Just running.
Oh, wait until you play Roguetech.
Engaging.
There's so much to learn that you'll be like, that will
Manual.
definitely be the case for a very long time. Where's the last enemy? They learned that vehicles don't have heat. Oh, they don't have heat for Roguetech either.
We could become heroes for 3 days.
Wait, we're trying to cook a vehicle? We're trying to overheat it?
Full speed.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Orders.
I mean, like, that is a legitimate strategy for against mechs, but no, it just parked in radiation.
Right.
Oh,
Hey, look, you know, if those engines are turning over, we can sneak right up.
yeah,
here
no,
and
they
tell
don't.
Nobody will hear us, right?
They don't care. Oh, I
Orders.
see it. What the heck is this thing? Okay. What is... Okay, one more minute. I mean, like, I don't know about vanilla, but in Roguetech, like, vehicles don't even have that heat bar. Yeah, it's been so long since I played vanilla. I don't even think I could return to it. Because it'd be like... It's one of those where you do something, like, when you get into a mod that's a lot more complex, and then you're trying to get back to the original, and it's like, yeah, this is not working, my... This is not fun. This was fun. Sounds like they kept that from the base game or weren't able to change it. Do you think they should overheat? Yeah, there are still a lot of things from vanilla that they can't really change.
Mission
It's
successful.
hard to change. For example, mission generation. Like how they make like when you go to your system, they generate missions. Yeah, that is something they can't really. It's very hard. I'm sure it's not impossible, but it's one of those things among many other things that they're putting it off because it's. I think if an APC parks in radiation, there should be some sort of consequence. Even if it's properly... Like... I guess if that APC can function on a lunar or Martian surface, I would think it parking in radiation shouldn't be a problem. Because you would think the radiation in on a planet or a moon that has no atmosphere should be a lot worse. I'd be shocked if APC have shielding that a BattleMech didn't. They might. I mean, you have seen the big Mech, right? The Mackie, the grandfather. I think that kind of shows what sort of things you normally expect. For Mechs, it seems like they mostly focus on how much armor can I put on this thing. So how much armor can I put on this thing? How many weapons can I put on this thing? Radiation, biohazard, whatever. Psh, those are secondary. Maybe it's just different priorities, right? When you're designing a battle mech, you're like, I want the most armor if they're trying to have it take hits, and the most weapons so it could destroy the most enemies. Shielding, it's an afterthought. Definitely seems like an afterthought sometimes. They're like, oh, okay, maybe we have to care about these pilots. I mean, honestly, if they make if they can make where was I gonna go with it? Oh yeah, if they can make a mech that's easy to pilot, so that anyone could be trained to do it relatively quickly, they probably don't care about protecting the pilot because they could just throw someone else in if the first one kicked the bucket. I'm sure that happened, especially with some of the more flawed mechs. Yeah. I think the decision to not worry about heat on vehicles has less to do with flavor and world design and more to do with game mechanics. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, vehicles already have a lot of weaknesses, so at least it's definitely noticeable for Roguetech. It's either to trying to juggle heat sinks to low tonnage. Like from my understanding for Roguetech, it's just that heat sinks are there just to fill out the tonnages. Like otherwise they don't really do anything. So it's like you have the weapon, you have maybe some gear, and then you have the ammo, and then the rest of it is just heat sink to make up for the rest of it. So maybe they could. That'd be weird. Like do tanks tend to overheat? I just don't know. But to be fair, the tanks that we have don't have PPC, so that's like a whole different territory. Wait, how does the tabletop work then? Like, does tabletop vehicles have heat? Because from my understanding is that for the Roguetech team, they're trying to make the mechanics as close to the tabletop. I haven't the foggiest clue. Okay, I don't know. I just assumed that you have some experience. It is okay. Like, is it? I thought my stream went out black. Yeah, it was just loading. Yeah, I still recommend you to try joining Roguetech. If you want, you could try to join the Oregon Directorate because I'm in charge of it. I can get you up to speed on. I mean, there are also lots of people who can help, so that's also good. we have a bit of a war, so we can actually drop in here.
Okay, it looks like we got some sort of military installation up ahead, so make it the same deal as before.
Yeah, right now it's season 1.5.
I'll go down the slot. Mo,
It's a mini.
you go down the right flank, Whiskey, you go
Okay,
down
for a
the
moment
left.
I'm like,
Keep it
wait a
tight.
minute,
Don't
is
break it up
this
until I give you the word. Okay, button up and let's go.
is this ambush convoy? Guess that's what it looked like.
Roger that.
In the back. Wait, is there one enemy? There is. This is gonna be a very quick mission. I'll have to try Roguetech sometime soon, once I'm done this career, probably. Okay.
Someone in this thing,
Yeah, no,
don't
for
get in this thing. I cut you out everything. I
for
don't
me it was basically finish campaign, jump into Roguetech, and I never looked back.
They're beautiful people.
The reason why I said join now is because season 1.5 it's a pretty good time to learn things without feeling a lot of pressure to get certain things right.
That's the last of them. All primary.
And there are also like missions like these where there'll be more enemies dropping. If you could take it out, you could evac and not have to fight the rest of them. Do I want to fight them? Or do I want to go for the time? Really? Huh. Interesting. No, I was just a little confused. No, you can't jump jet further.
Affirmative.
Wait, how far are you in the career?
Knowledge.
I'm assuming you still have like a few more, you know, primary missions to go get done.
Acknowledge.
Yeah, trust me. Once you play it, you'll be like, why did I take so long to get into it?
So many positive ways. Maybe we can.
Ooh, okay, that's a very juicy target. Not as far as I like 950 days left. So roughing it in mediums. Didn't he have a heavy? Didn't he have a awesome? Or is this a different? Oh no, this is not campaign. Sorry. I don't know why I thought you were still in the campaign. Yeah, sorry. No, you're in the career, right?
Wait your command.
I was like, what do you mean you still have? Yeah, no. Sorry, my brain is not quite working. I don't know why I thought you were still in the campaign.
Locked on target.
No, that was the main campaign. Wrap that one up neatly.
Good to go.
I mean, that went pretty well. Okay. Ooh. More loot? Alright.
Bring everything I've got.
Look at that SRM.
Bye-bye.
Closest thing I have to a heavy is Assassin with a coil L. I don't think coil weapons exist right now in Roguetech. At least not at the moment, so...
Ready.
I hope I don't lose a mech,
Will be done. I'm here.
but there's a chance.
The cooling mech is a happy mech.
I'm glad it wasn't any closer.
Taking heavy hits.
Now go on, go down into your hole.
Wait, what?
Drinking wine and eating cheese and catching some rays, you know. That's my other dog imitation.
I didn't hit my own mech right. Friendly fire is
Goodbye.
not fun to deal with.
Affirmative.
But yeah, no, I don't
All destroyed.
actually recall someone saying that oil weapons don't exist
Got it, Commander.
in Rogue Tech. Maybe they're trying to fix it or improve it. I don't know. But they added so many other weapons. What the hell are you? Oh, come on.
Aye, aye.
And that's not. It's pretty busted.
Ready for order.
If you say it's busted, it must be busted. I mean, a lot of those late game stuff are probably designed purely for fun, right?
Ready for orders.
Designed purely for.
No chance, man. No, they both
Let's see
have
how
it.
much fun you
One's
can
on the
have
river,
with
the other
this.
one's on the other side, bro.
I can hit 175 if I line it up right. Oh, that's it.
For 1.6 million.
I have railguns that have potential of hitting
Could become
400
heroes for
in Rogue
3
Tech.
days.
Like, okay.
We got a loudspeaker here, and when we go into battle, we play music very loud.
Yeah, this is 400 damage.
Calms us down.
So I want to finish off that
Daniel.
Bullrog. Maybe.
I am the wind.
I mean,
Yes, Commander.
maybe I don't want to.
Firm.
PPC for scale. PPC is like 100. Actually, it depends. There are different PPCs. There are like pyro ones where they.
Roger that.
There are also like PPC capacitors.
Tanks are faster than any other tanks in theater of operations.
Where
Forward
the
or
hell
backward.
is that one going?
What can I do for you?
Box standard PPC does 75 in vanilla. Is that 75 here or 100? I can't remember. It might be 75. Well, it depends. Like I said, there are different PPCs. Some of them, there's one that's repeating, and then some of them inflict more effects, like make the enemy heat up. But there are different versions. So yeah, no, it's. I don't have any PPCs in my arsenal right now. I have thumper artillery, sniper artillery, railguns, and hegs. That's all I need, thankfully. Where's that? Hmm.
All weapons are go! I feel bad about shooting the little guy.
I mean, I could check. I have PVCs at Yesh. Do I still have any? I might have sold all of them. Yeah. Let me double check. I'm just about done with missions, anyways. So I can show you the map. It's been solid, just running behind and core out heavy. Yeah. Now what is nice is just the diversity of the weapons you have. There be any? Let's grab that. Are there any PVC? So we have like MRMs. See, that's the thing. I don't know what's in the vanilla and what's new in. I'm sure a lot of these are like unfamiliar. Some of them might be. I just don't know how common they are. I haven't played enough vanilla to be like, yeah, this existed or that didn't exist. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to build bank. 766 mil. EAC 5 checks out. It looks like ROTK has added a lot. Oh, definitely a lot. I mean, they even have lamps that have like different modes. It has like an air mode, a ground mode, and I think there's one more mode in between. I don't remember what it's called. I mean, I could show you what I have in terms of like weapons and stuff. There's a I mean, there's also like a lot more variety in terms of, like, for example, the Zeus mech. I think there's like 21 variants. Alright, the easiest way to see is just the store. So there's were there AMS in vanilla? No, I'm like, I don't remember. AMS, we have AP Gauss rifle. We have arrow that does 100 damage. We have bazookas, handheld, photon, combat shotgun, extended range, large laser. The ER-PVC Magna 55, so it might be 75. Yeah, these are the tags I was talking about. So they do like 5 times 10 times 4. Up to 200 damage if you could have them cluster. Gauss rifle. Handheld. Tri-flamer. You want to cook your enemies. Rotary AC. Hellstorm artillery. Heavy machine gun. HVAC. Hyper assault. Gauss. It looks like damage is same on ER, large laser, and PVC, so they just scale some weapons way up. So the design of. Yep. And I mean, for example, for these, you have different recoils. Sorry, what? Okay, I was like, why does it say 0? So there's also chem lasers. These requires ammo. They don't generate heat. And then this is my favorite railgun. I think they have it in vanilla. Yeah, now I'm like silver bullet Gauss. SRM streaks. Arian streak LRM, MML, MRM. Tags. Thunderbolt. UAC. And then we start getting to equipment like optics, EM, battle computers, different kinds. Probes. And then you have like the blue shield particle that only works. It only work against people, but I think it might work against all energy weapons. C3. They're trying to code it so that if you have 2 mechs both have C3, then they could communicate information. But I don't think that's there yet. Yeah, melee stuff like claws. In cockpits, you have combat shields that lower the amount of damage you take. You have like these cooling jackets to help reduces heat. Then you have these pirate low tier ECM. Different engines so that you could decide if you want it to be faster or slower. Dangers for heat management, different FCS. Like a lot of FCS. A lot of different armor. clan ones. Then you can have like +1 to gunnery support, different gyros. You have hard gel that could repair. You could have hatchet, so you have the shield. You could also have a weapon. Heat bank, heat sinks, different heat sink kits. SM. Yep, jets for different. And then you have like death from above legs that adds more damage. You can also have a locust stick. You could just imagine what that is. And then you have mechanical jump systems. These provide some extra armor, +72. You have arms, partial wing. These one take up slots, but gives you more tonnage to work with. PVC capacitor to improve the damage of your PVCs. Yeah, a ton of stuff. Like, my first hour and a half was reading through all the text. And then here's the map. Not crazy accurate. I mean, it's a lot of stuff going on. But this is Directorate Space. Oh, they're actually doing missions here. 7143. I mean, I'm gonna be going to bed, so I'll have to clean up whatever mess they cause tomorrow. Very cool. Lots of customization to look into. Yeah, a ton. Especially once you get into like some mechs, they're omni mechs, so you have a lot more customization because their hard points allow you to put anything. Some are more limited. And then yeah, this is the map. So here we have Clan Diamond Shark. They have established a foothold here. And then we still have the Great Houses. Merrick is kind of getting nibbled away, but honestly, I don't know what's going on with them. Magistracy of Canopus is doing alright. Right now, Restoration and Helen are fighting a war. Word of Blake has taken over all the systems of Taurians. And this is Directorate Space. They were spawned through events, so nobody was ready for it. And then we have Comstar with their Terran Gemini? Can't remember that word. So they're doing well. They're also got some systems, and right now they're fighting Clan Hell Horses here. And there are some pirates here. Yeah, it's just a mess. Taurians getting what they deserve. I mean, to be fair, Taurians did wipe out Word of Blake last season, so I guess it is karma. Yeah, no, Directorate wasn't supposed to be playable until next season, so people weren't quite ready. Yeah, looking at the time, it is, I do need to some rest, but definitely appreciate all of you for dropping by. Thanks for the raid, Hellbent Wolf. I hope your kidney stone issues will just be resolved quickly, swiftly, and hopefully will be a thing of the past. Yeah, that sounds like, yeah, that's not something you want to be like, okay, there's this first time for everything. That's preferably something you don't want. But yeah, thank you everyone who stuck around, lurked, had a bit. Appreciate the support, and I hope you all have a good one. Some rest during these times where, at least where I live, COVID is like on the news every single day. Get some rest, Shinj. Thanks for dropping by, and I hope you all have a good one. Bye.